2018 Ford Flex Review. Despite its age and uncertain future, the Ford Flex remains a powerful way to move many people and gear. The Ford Flex debuted back 2009 and wasn't fully redesigned since. In car years, the 2018 version with the Flex is appropriate up against its sell-by date. When it comes to interior planning, quality and available features, the Flex trails newer crossover SUVs and minivans. But aged as it can be, the Flex remains our favorites due to its versatile layout. You can cram many men and women in this stuff engrossed without breaking a sweat. The Flex is usually available with a powerful turbocharged V6, which gives plenty of power for highway passing or towing. If heading for just a 3-row crossover, the Flex continues to be worth having a look. What's new? The optional rear seat entertainment technique is no longer available. Otherwise, the Flex returns unchanged. The sill trim being an optimal middle ground in both terms of content and price. We also suggest the 202A options package due to its added safety, convenience and luxury features. Trim levels and features. The 2018 Ford Flex can be a large crossover wagon that will seat either 6 or 7 passengers and is particularly available in SE and limited trim levels. The standard engine can be a 3.5-litre V6 287 horsepower, 254 pound-feet of torque that's producing a 6-speed automatic transmission that sends ability to the front wheels. All-wheel drive can be acquired for the limited trims. The limited trim is additionally eligible for any turbocharged 3.5-litre V6 365 horsepower and 350 lb-ft with standard all-wheel drive. Standard feature highlights with the SE trim include 17-inch wheels, rear parking sensors, heated side mirrors, rear privacy glass, a keyless entry keypad, an auto-dimming rear view mirror, a leather-wrapped tyre, a 6-way power driver seat with manual recline, 6,040 split-folding second-row seats by having an auto-folding passenger side, 5,050 split-folding third-row seats, a rear-view camera, Bluetooth, a 4.2-inch central computer screen, voice controls, along with a 6-speaker stereo audio with a CD player as well as a USB port. The SE adds 18-inch wheels, upgraded brakes, fog lights, keyless entry and ignition, remote start, dual-zone automatic climate control with manual rear controls, wood appearance interior trim, heated front seats, a 10-way power driver seat with power lumbar adjustment, a 6-way power front passenger seat with manual lumbar adjustment, plus the Sync 3 infotainment system through an 8-inch touch screen, satellite radio, an additional USB port and smartphone integration via Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The SE trim is eligible for your 202A options package, which adds an electricity liftgate, blind spot monitoring with rear cross-traffic alert, power adjustable pedals, driver seat memory settings, leather upholstery vinyl with the third row, a 110-volt household power outlet plus an upgraded 7-speaker sound system. The range-topping limited trim includes all with the above plus 19-inch wheels, xenon headlights, LED taillights, power folding mirrors, automatic wipers, additional metallic exterior trim, upgraded wood interior trim, ambient interior lighting, a navigation system optional on SE plus a 12-speaker Sony premium head unit with HD radio. The limited trim is eligible to the 301A package that includes an automatic parallel parking system, adaptive cruise control, forward collision warning, an electric adjustable and heated tire, a 10-way power front passenger seat, ventilated front seats and power folding third-row seats. Additional option is dependent on trim. You need to include 20-inch wheels, roof rails, a tow package, a panoramic sunroof, black exterior and interior trim, upgraded leather upholstery and inflatable second row outboard seat belts. Trim tested. Each vehicle typically also comes in multiple versions which are fundamentally similar. The S with this review derived from our full test on a 2015 Ford Flex Limited Wagon Turbo 3.5 litres V6, 6-speed automatic, AWD. Note: since this test was conducted, the actual Ford Flex has gotten some minor revisions, for example the addition on the latest Sync 3 infotainment interface. Our findings remain broadly applicable to the present year's Flex, however. Pace 5.05, driving. Thanks to its optional 365 horsepower turbocharged V6 and all-wheel drive, the Flex has lots of power and traction. We're less fond with the steering and braking, however. In general, the Flex is not as enjoyable or an easy task to drive as some new arrivals. Acceleration. When you are looking for acceleration, the Flex is really a solid performer, especially with the accessible EcoBoost V6. With that engine, the Flex hits 60 in 6.2 seconds, that is quicker than simply about some other crossover or minivan. Braking. The brake pedal features a long travel and hardly any feel. The brakes are amazing, however. In our emergency brake test, the Flex stopped from 60 miles per hour in the respectable 120 feet. Steering. Like the brakes, the steering imparts little feel and feedback towards the driver. This doesn't impact most routine driving situations, even so the lack of feedback if your Flex is driven on unfamiliar winding roads could be disconcerting. Handling. The Flex drives smaller compared to it looks because doing so doesn't lean up to taller SUVs if you are going around turns. But it never feels nimble because of its long length, high weight, low grip tires and occasional intrusive stability control system. Drivability. The 6-speed automatic is slow to shift up or down, as well as the V6 engine isn't particularly quick to rev. This powertrain is strong at full throttle but is less impressive in some routine driving situations. Comfort. It's not uncomfortable by any means, however the Flex is dated in comparison to more sophisticated rivals. Not only would be the ride louder and busier than we expect, but seat comfort and quietness aren't right in the class anymore. Seat comfort. The Flex front seat cushions are flat and featureless. Support for long-distance driving is lacking, and also the short seat bottoms is probably not comfortable for taller drivers. The second row has lots of room to extend, as well as the third row is tolerable for average 8 adults. Ride comfort. Disappointingly, the Flex rides stiffly over small cracks, particularly if fitted using the optional 20-inch wheels. Fears more jostling of passengers when you are driving on uneven pavement when compared with other crossovers. Noise and vibration. Fears some wind noise through the upright windshield as well as the mirrors, however the bigger culprits will be the tires plus the EcoBoost V6 engine's gravelly, gasping tone. Interior. If space for stuff and simple access are the primary requirements, the Flex remains a wonderful choice. There's a lot of room for rear passengers, too. But the usability on the interior is marred by aggravating touch panel controls. Ease beneficial. While other Fords now employ physical buttons, the older Flex retains the infuriating and oft accidentally hit touch-sensitive controls for climate and audio functions. Steering wheel buttons are hard to use and poorly labeled. Getting and jetting out. The doors open wide, and there is no sill to step over, but high curbs will impede door opening. Seats are neither excessive nor too low. Second row access is every bit as easy, and getting towards the third row isn't bad. Roominess. There is an abundance of head and leg room. Nevertheless, the area with the idea to side from the driver feels tight because in the wide center console and bulky door panels. Farther back, your second row feels positively expansive, and third row passengers are going to be fine for any bit. Visibility. Excellent forward visibility, having a good feeling of where the long hood ends. Rear visibility is enhanced having a camera, but even without one wet feels safe backing that one up. Large side mirrors provide good coverage. Quality. Our test car exhibited more squeaks, rattles and misaligned panels than were employed to seeing. Materials quality is only okay and is particularly easily trumped by newer products, including some within Ford's own fleet. Utility. If you cannot fit all your stuff into a Ford Flex, there exists a good chance you could have too much stuff. Some SUVs can transport more in line with the spec sheet, however the Flex's boxy shape and flat load floor are excellent in real-world use. Technology. If there's one area the spot that the aging Ford Flex has always been up to date, this is the infotainment system. The sync-free method is significantly greater than previous versions. Audio and navigation. While the Explorer now employs physical buttons, the older Flex retains the infuriating and oft-accidentally hit touch-sensitive controls for climate and audio functions. Steering wheel buttons take time and effort to use and poorly labeled.